dollars come to us now, instantly, effortlessly, naturally now. Um, we're gonna buy 15 properties. August, September, October, November. We got like 3.5 months, 4.5 months. August, September, October, November. We got 4.5 months to buy 15 properties. That's like 3 properties a month, something like that. The way we're gonna do it, and yes, this is business, and in business it's always risk. But like my mentor said, everything is a risk. You lay down with somebody, that's a risk. You can have a baby, a STD. You definitely gonna walk away with energies, and it's some energies you don't want, some energies you want. Everything is a risk in life. You lay down, it's a risk. You leave your house, it's a risk. Many people died transcended just laying down in their bed. If they'd have been on the road or sat in a car or sat in a chair, they would have been alive. But they lay down in a bed, a stray bullet came through the window. Everything is a risk. As long as you breathe, and it's a risk. Anyhow, we're all taking this risk together because it's going to be like 10, 20 people. Really, we're going to do 10 people. But if it's 20 people, that's good. But we're going to do 10 people. We're going to take a risk with each other as a group. I've done this many, many times. Be honest with you, 90% of my properties I own with business partners or a business partner. So this is what I do. This is how I own so many properties. It's been working out wonderfully for me. 99% of the time, I've only had to get rid of business partners on one property. And we did that this year. I got rid of like 4 business partners and added an old partner. So it really works out really well. But it's the first time I'm doing it with 10 business partners, 10 or more. I'm gonna do 10 business partners to make things go faster. And I don't have to. I'll be honest with you, I don't have to. I just did a painting gig yesterday. I painted a house, made $2,000 in 2 days. I'm about to do the kitchen, make another $2,000. I mean, that's just me working. I average about $1,000 a year. That's what I put out there in the universe. So that when I do work, I average $1,000 a year, which is like I make about $150 an hour average or more. That's my minimum is $150 an hour or more. So I don't really have to have business partners, but my mentor told me what business don't have what successful business don't have business partners. Okay, well, I don't care if it's Walmart, Amazon, you have shareholders. So in order to raise your business, make your business greater, you have to learn to work with people. You have to learn to work with people. And this is part of my journey in learning to work with people as I get higher and higher and higher up in real estate. I'm basically learning people. Now it's a process of learning people, learning the type of business partners I want to have. It's not so much a money thing. It's not so much a learning more about real estate thing. Now I think my journey is more about learning about business partners, partnership, any type of partnership I need to have, relationship, business, whatever. Because when you're in a relationship, it's a business partnership. That's your business partner also, right? You're gonna share your assets with them, so that's your business partner also. So anyhow, I'm learning all of that type of stuff. What we have to do before we even start is we have to all agree and we have to all vibe with each other. If there's anybody, oh, I don't like him, I don't like her, talking behind each other back and all that type of stuff, nah, we not doing that. I already been through that. I want a partnership that everybody's cool, calm, humble. Everybody, for the most part, get along. You might not have the same views religiously, this, that, the other, but business wise, we are all like-minded. Okay, so that's what we are doing. Okay, that's what we are doing. We're doing business. So anyhow, the way we're gonna do this is the average property you need about 300, 400, 500 down, right? We're gonna do 1,000 down. We're gonna do 1,000 down, and the the seller is going to get the whole 1,000, but we're going to structure it in a way where we're giving them the minimum down payment and the rest of the monies go toward the monthly payments. So when we enter the deal, they're getting the whole 1,000, but we're also going to be ahead about 3 months. Ahead about 3 months. That way, if any hiccups, anybody can't make a payment, we still covered for 3 months, right? We need to restructure whatever we need to do. We still covered for 3 months to figure it out. So we're gonna be 3 months ahead of the game, still making payments every month. We're not gonna pay 3 months ahead and then not make a payment. No, we're gonna still make payments on schedule every month. But what we have to do is make sure it's in our budget. Everyone, we're trying to get a property that it's like $10 per month. And if we got 10 people, meaning we're gonna get a property that our payments is $100 a month. And I really want it to be $100 a month. God forbid half our business partners, flake out or whatever happens. Everybody else could still afford it. Because this is something that's actually we just throwing out there. It might strain some people's budget, so I don't want to strain it too much. Okay, I don't want to strain it too much, right? So if it's 15 properties at $10 a piece, that's $150 a month. And I'm going to try to keep it at $10 and not $20 because that's $300 a month extra people budget. So we're going to keep it at $10 a month extra. Our people budget per property, that's $150 a month. So that's how I want 10 people. Okay, 10 people. So only if you can afford an extra $150 a month out your budget with no problem, with ease. And I figure people could do that even if you got to give blood, plasma. I've done that. Okay, even if you have to do that, you donate 3 times, that's your $150 right there. Okay, right there. All right. You do a little day labor work, $150 in 2 days, 2-3 days, whatever. Go wash a car, a couple cars, go cut a couple grasses. That's 3 lawns, 1, 2, 3 lawns. If you can't come up with $150 in one shift, I don't know what to tell you. Anyhow, that's the plan, right? That's the plan. And the reason why I say you have to get to know people, we could write up a contract. Obviously, we're going to write up a business contract. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to your word. Your word is bond, not the contract. Your word is bond. You're only as the contract is only as good as the person. Okay, a marriage contract, a business contract. We've all taken loans and don't make the payments. We've all gotten in relationship and broken up. So a contract is only, when you get married, you say for better, for worse. You say for better, for worse. Till death do us part. That's what you say. So technically, you still married to the first person you ever got married to. You said for better or for worse. Till death do you part. That's what you said. That is what you said. Okay? So why break up? You're not supposed to. You said for better or for worse. So no matter how bad it get, till death do you part. Okay, so I'm telling you, contracts are only as good as the person. Word, the person's word. Okay, so that's why we're going to get to know each other. We're going to sit down, have business meetings virtually. If we all in the same area, we're going to get together physically. But we're going to spend like the first month, the rest of this month. I already know I have my 10 people. I already know I have my 10 people, but I'm putting this out there in the YouTube world, in the internet world. Anybody else interested, just in case we might find a better fit, in other people, we're going to set up a trust. It's going to be in a trust. Everybody's name going to be on a trust. We're gonna have a trust name. Everybody's gonna be a beneficiary. We're gonna vote on we're gonna vote on a trustee, grantors. We're gonna vote on all of that. So that's how we're gonna set it up in a trust, okay? And we're gonna write out our bylaws. Everybody, what we can do, what we can't do. We're gonna write all that out, okay? We're gonna have everything done by an attorney, all that good stuff. Only probably gonna cost about a few $100s. All right. So anyhow, that's the details of it for now. As I make more details, the logistics become clearer to me. I'll post it right away. Y'all gonna see me probably do a lot of bathroom videos because it's one of the only times I get because I'm so busy nowadays. I got, my oldest son back in my life, which connected my oldest son and my youngest son in a wonderful way. And that connected all three of us in a wonderful way. And my daughter sees that, so it connects all four of us in a wonderful way, which connects my whole family in a wonderful way. It's just amazing, what family and love can do once you are connected. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's that disconnect that make y'all as individuals can't function, but once you reconnect, everybody functioning as a whole and individually better. It's like being in a relationship. You function better with somebody a lot of times than you do alone. Obviously, you function better alone if you're in a toxic relationship, but if you're in a wonderful relationship, you function better together. Okay. So anyhow, y'all get with me, get in my mastermind, 754-229-0940. You gotta be in my mastermind in order to participate in this. It's $11 a month, but you have to at minimum, get the $99 plan. Get the $99 plan at minimum. Okay. I might change that because I'm really thinking the spirit telling me at minimum y'all got to do the $222 plan. You know what? You got to do the $222 plan. You got to do it, but it's no stress. You don't have to pay one time. You could pay over a year. So if you could afford $20 a month for 1 year, you in there. You know what I'm saying? So, for further details, 754-229-0940. Okay, the 222 just to get in the mastermind. Then you're gonna need another $100 to participate in this group economics 15 properties we're buying. Okay, so you're gonna need about $322 to get in on this altogether at minimum. At minimum. Then be able to afford another $150 a month for all 15 properties. You'll be 1/10 of an owner. 1/10 of an owner. And we're going to specifically try to buy tax deed properties, is what I'm going to focus on, for about $1,000 is what I really want to do. Buy them cash for $1,000. But if not, we're definitely going to buy owner financing properties. Okay, and we're going to find these properties ourselves, ask the owners to owner finance it to us, and also whatever we find on our websites. We have websites we specifically deal with, credible websites, and this is going to be an amazing, amazing thing. For me, I'm going to have 48 properties, be 48 years old, years young, and then after that, every year, I'm going to definitely be buying one property. So my age is always going to match how many properties I have, but I'm actually at minimum do 3 properties a year. So my properties will be 3 times my age. Then eventually I'm going to be doing 10 properties a year. So my properties be 10 times my age. By the time I'm 60 times 10, that's 600. By the time I'm 60, I will have over 600 properties. I will have, that's easy. That's easy. I know guys that have that now at 50. I know a dude, Max Maxwell, he got that now. I think he's in his early 40s. One of my mentors, Max Maxwell, y'all go check his channel out. He's in his early 40s. We did a podcast together and everything. So anyhow, man, y'all please hit me up, 754-229-0940 for any further detail. But that's the gist of it. Listen to this video 2-3 times, because one thing I hate is when people, I'm saying it in the video and people call me and ask me the same damn question that I just said, which is cool. I know I have to repeat myself 7 times, but ask me in a way where you're not just being lazy. If you ask me in a way you're just being lazy, you didn't listen to the video 2-3 times, I probably don't want to do business with you, but if you ask me in a way you really need clarification, then I'll do business with you. But one of the things going to disqualify you, because I'm looking at you like you're looking at me, is if you're lazy, you don't read, you don't listen, you have a short attention span. That's going to disqualify you from doing business with me or me doing business with you. Okay? You have to have a long attention span, read, okay, and listen well and be teachable. Be reachable, meaning I could call you, text you anytime, and boom, you hit me right back. Be teachable, be reachable and be teachable. Okay, meaning your ability to grow. You must have the ability to grow and not just staying in the same place. Even plants have to be transformed from the pot to the ground, then sometimes from the ground to another better place on the property, stuff like that. All right, so we're constantly have to transform. All right, 754-229-0940. Peace.